Hey YouTubers, it's Jeremy here. Hey, I was just going to do a little review here on actually an article that I wrote about a year ago. It's called Online MLM Training Secrets. Oops, I just let the MLM training cat out of the bag. Wow, now that is like a really SEO targeted article title. But the interesting thing is that this article has gotten me a lot of hits and driven a lot of traffic and made me some money over the last year, so at least it's definitely worth reviewing. Um, then my views really haven't changed a whole lot since then. When this whole article starts off, it's basically even questioning, what the heck are online MLM training secrets? Do they really exist? And if they existed, don't you think my upline would have told me something about it? And the truth is yeah, there are lots and lots of secrets to generating leads online that not everybody knows, and a lot of them are open secrets, actually. It's more the doing of the application and putting it all together that people really have a lot of trouble with. So yeah, there's lead generation secrets and secrets out there to build your MLM business online that definitely do exist. And I'm here to tell you that they actually do work too. So you might be saying, well, why had my upline never told me about this or warned me about it even? A few different reasons. Number one, sometimes people just don't know what they don't know. The old offline strategies still work to some degree, depending on who you are and what you do with it. And some people that use those methods think they're the only methods. They don't necessarily realize that there are lots of methods out there for getting leads, meeting people, prospecting, and growing a network marketing organization. The other thing is they're maybe afraid of what they don't understand. They don't understand how to do it online, and they're afraid if you go out online, you'll violate this rule that they have with the company or that rule that they have with the company, and they just don't know. They've been warned to stay away. And I think a lot of that really comes from, they don't understand. And another part of it may simply be that they're afraid somebody may steal you away if they teach you a better way than going out and prospecting all your friends and family and handing out flyers in parking lots. Do those methods work? Yeah, but they're hard and they take a whole lot of effort. Is online any easier? It's different. It still takes a lot of work, still takes a lot of effort. But the beautiful thing about working online is you don't have to deal with the rejection that you get face to face with a lot of people. If I give 100 presentations a day virtually and 99% of them say no, really all I see is, oh, there's somebody that said yes. Isn't that amazing? So let's go and look and see, what are some of these, magical online MLM training secrets. Well, I guess the first part is, or the first secret is, traditional MLM training just isn't fun. Okay. Now, what your upline's going to have you do, what a lot of people have you do when you first get started, is you make a list. You make this list of everybody you know. You put your mom, your brother, your cat, dog, uncle, doctor, everybody on the list, the meter maid. And then you go through and then you're going to call that list and you're going to invite them to a presentation. And as you work through that list, they're hoping, and actually they know, that you'll probably end up luckily getting a sign up or two if you do it. And they're hoping that will give you enough incentive to keep on going and help build your confidence. Ideally theoretically in the ideal world, prospecting friends and families, go into a friendly, warm market of people that already know you, like you, and trust you. And you should have some good results, or at least good positive feedback, because people want to see you succeed. And it's supposed to build your confidence. Well, sadly, a lot of times the exact opposite happens. And first thing you got to realize is most people out there really don't have a fundamental concept and understanding of business. They think they do, but they don't. And they're really looking at everything from an employee mindset and an employee's point of view, and they're not going to be able to see the entrepreneurial spirit in you and what you're trying to do. They can't grasp the big picture or the small picture because business is so foreign to them. So instead of getting a lot of positive feedback, you can end up a lot of times with negative feedback, and that can just take the new network marketer and just beat them down to the point where they like quit and don't ever give up. Well, there's an alternative to doing that. There's a different way. And basically what that is, it's called personal branding. You learn how to go online and establish yourself as a leader and train and teach other people how to do it. And in the process, be able to make money online and grow your own network marketing organization. And this is where a lot of people that get started online really fail and fall flat on their face, because even if they get the A, B, C, D, and E, they don't understand that doing A, B, C, D, and E equals profit, because there's a hidden secret component to that. Secret. It's you. You're the thing that's unique in the whole process and the whole thing that you're setting up. You should be branding you, not your company, not a system that you use. That's all great. We all use great systems, great tools, and have wonderful companies that we absolutely love. But people in the end are going to follow you and not all that other stuff. And people don't get that a lot of times. They think, oh, I send this people to this link and that link and this link and it's all done. Yeah, they forget that they're the key, super important components of that. So, where am I going here with this? What is it? Well, a lot of network marketers, when they get online, they don't get the fact that they actually have something to offer and they're unique, and they do one of two things. They either get online and go out trying to pretend to be something they're not and make all sorts of bogus claims and hype this and hype that, and they don't feel good about themselves, and people can see it, they can feel it, they can smell it, and it doesn't work out right, and honestly, and it's just not honest. And then there's the other flip side of that, where people go out online and they don't get results because they don't feel as though they have anything to offer. And they're like, well, I can't go out and, position myself as a leader and be a leader because I've never done anything. I can't go out and do that. That's being fake and that's being a fraud. Well, no, there's a fine line. You see, if you go through the process of learning how to market online and then start teaching other people how to do that, that in and of itself puts you in a leadership role. Who's a leader? A leader is somebody that people follow and that can take people where they want to go. They lead the way. Okay? How do you get into that position? Well, groups don't form and then leaders pop out. First, a leader comes along, then a group follows behind them. The leader just has to know more than the people following. So if you spend a little bit of time, a little bit of energy, and maybe even a little bit of money, a lot of us spend a lot of money going to universities and getting business degrees and degrees in all sorts of different stuff and learning stuff. And we paid money to learn those skills, yet somehow we think if we want to get into online marketing or something. So long story short, what I'm saying is if you go out and you take the time and energy to invest in yourself and learn about this business, learn about this industry, and learn what it takes to generate leads online and to generate a business online, not only are you going to be a leader, you're going to be somebody that has the skills to generate income whenever you want, wherever you want. And that is the secret magic of the whole thing, is once you get it, once you understand it, you have the skills to actually generate revenue, generate money online, build your organization, and have the lifestyle and the freedom that you're looking for, and be able to pass that on to others. If that's not a leader, I don't know what else is. All right, guys. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bug on out of here and let you go. I left a link down at the bottom to the actual full report associated with this article. And go ahead and give it a click, take a look at it, and I think it should give you some more stuff that'll really help you out. All right, guys, Jeremy out. Peace.